Seahawks, leader at quarterback. He comes in 4th in the league in passing this year. It's the Seahawks and the Cardinals, and it's coming up next.
The Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Play action on first down. Getting out to his left. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. They'll try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off.
Yeah, I'm geeking the fuck up.
Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. They'll go with Walker on the counter. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up the Seahawks.
Yeah, we know we got some playoffs.
They go play action on first. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Brought in right side.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Metcalf's got it, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. From the 17. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Visitors ready.
Show the floor, good. No kill. I ain't getting my ass with it too, so
Takes the handoff, now to throw. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one.
Potential grounding, offense.
God damn.
No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Stick to that speed.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down to the playoffs.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. Big game downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To throw it on 1st down. Walker hauls it in. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jeff Okuda. From the 38. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. You're working quickly here. From the red zone now. Into the hands of Walker. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time,
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Walker on first down. Oh, he trucked that defender. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. This is Walker on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. On third down, Walker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go, set.
Staying with Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Walker goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Seahawks in possession. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Now looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back.
Such a tall let's see, it's not damn near not fucking close.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. Holding just a field goal. First and 10, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he's throwing. He's got it deep downfield. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing from the gun. He finds Fant. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. He's going to throw this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals have it as he records the first interception of his young career. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Looking to the air here. Setting up the running back screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw here on first down. Escapes out to the left. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense working quickly. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun on 3rd down. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
They'll try and punch it in. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Nice execution to get that counter to the end zone. Maybe not the play we expected, Brock, but the play that they needed right there.
I love a well-executed counter. I really do. It's like a good boxer, Kate. You set him up with a feint one way, and then you hit him with the knockout the other. Keep them from answering the bell and stopping you from reaching that end zone.
Hey, that nigga got back in the game. That nigga said, hell no. That nigga not finna take my spot.
Play action on 1st down.
See what I'm talking about?
And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. Well, Brock, you know that I like to spin positive. So at the very least, they were able to get to that fumble and only give up 2. Easily could have been 6 there.
Well, why don't you haul down to the field and tell those defenders to be positive, too? Because some of their body language is a little dejected. I get it. You wanted 6 points once that ball hit the deck. But cheer up, boys. 2 points and possession.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Walker now from the gun.
How the fuck is he doing that? Like, I'm...
For a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Sorry, you would have caught that.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up. They give up the gut to Walker. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Here's a throw. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there.
I should stay in the pocket.
And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I'm gonna have this game I for like 3 seconds here. Yeah, we got defense. Bro, just go straight through the middle, bro.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2. Let's go now. Let's go. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Extremely important moment here for the Seahawks as they go for 2. Keeping it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
You wanna get that youngin' goddamn sign. Nigga. That nigga knew his starting spot was gonna be gone.
Throwing it to start this drive. Left side caught by Metcalf. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
To the ground with Walker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Throwing now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. Now he's got it inside the 25. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They go play action on 1st. Headed out right. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
They're going play action. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning arrive just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Here's Walker running right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
He was cheap.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Second down now, 7 to go. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third and long for him here. Completed to Lockett. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
See, I'll be playing.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
I wasn't comfortable answering that other question. I'm like, nah, I ain't saying no shit like that. they would have gave me a different answer, I probably picked this shit. Nah, I ain't picking that shit. Secret blanket, like what?
Hey, man, there's an old saying, defense wins championships. Well, this defense finna get everybody fired but the quarterback. The quarterback's playing absolutely out of his mind, but no matter what he does, this defense finds a way to make it a tough game.
He's driving up and down the field, and the other team is too. That shootout sounds good when you're at home watching it on TV, but you're on the team, you're going to lose 90-80, and you're going to be on that 80 side.
Hey, as a former offensive player, we didn't mind going out there to try to score points. But, boy, we get so upset when y'all can't stop nobody. Stop somebody.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Seahawks, leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Seahawks and the Rams on Monday night.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And leading them out, a rare breed in the NFL, their lefty QB.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6 now. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
And that's good for another Seahawks first and
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time left. He's on the move. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 32 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Walker goes up and over for the touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll throw it. Oh, the football's loose. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Walker on 1st down. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. He's on the move. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Tried getting it to Tyler Lockett. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. Cut out left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. He just throws this one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing now, off play action. Escapes out to the left. Looking middle, he's going to air it into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
Holding offense.
Oh,
Well, no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception.
I thought it was a free play, but I don't know why I thought it was. All right.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. It's caught Metcalf. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw on first. Pass taken in by Lockett. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Biden. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Flush down out to his left. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it.
Well, obviously not the with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it.
Now Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, shot.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Pass play now. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back up.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cut by Lockett. This is ahead for about 5. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down.
Shit is ridiculous. They used to watching this nigga just run straight through the middle. Like, listen. I'm looking at this.
Ready up.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Right there. Hurt. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Getting out to his left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Yeah, I'm not making the playoffs. I gave you a play there, right?
On the ready. Trap 60. Come on.
They'll come out throwing. That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Dropping back to throw. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
2nd and 1. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up a throw. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense blitz comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Yeah, that's going to get fired.
Back to throw, needing a first. He beams one, deep right up. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Rams get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return.
Can't throw him out of the lead ball.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To throw it on first down. He's throwing deep to the left. This is brought in at the 15. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone.
Oh, look at this shit.
Gets out of trouble.
Block, nigga, block.
Now he takes it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
On 2nd and 7. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they'll try to build on that big stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here.
That pocket, and this nigga just...
They're on him again.
Yeah.
He goes down again.
This shit crazy.
And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
You get a field goal, coach. Oh, you two get a field goal.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Oh, they get the field goal. I ain't know that.
On for the field goal now. Here's Rodrigo Blankenship. This will be a 44-yard look. Up and good from Romo. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
The coach said, "Hey, go out there, do what you gotta do." Yeah, but the coach said,
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Completed to Lockett. And a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Everybody rushing back to the line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
They go play action on 1st. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Another try following the sack. Metcalf there to bring it in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down.
19 tight.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose.
Ricky would have caught the
Incomplete.
pass.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Dragon 60.
Coach would get fired, man.
19 Lion. Check out.
Back now, pressure on its way. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Go.
1st down from the red zone. He brings it in. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds, down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain
Still
of
sticking with the passing game.
just 2nd and 10.
And the defender comes away with it. Darius Williams with the INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
That was a bad fucking pass.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.
Junior Too Cool 2014.
What's good, Brody? I don't know if that's on YouTube that you just type in the chat or whatever, but I got you. I got you. Damn, that shit's crazy, bro. Appreciate you tuning into the chat, man. Noob kill. Get my ass whooped out here, noob kill. It's all good. I'm gonna figure out this superstar shit. It's difficult, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know shit about football, but shit. Know about momentum and shit. Okay. Bosa called me out.
Junior
We getting our
Too
ass
Cool
whooped, bro.
2014.
Bet. Wait, Nick Bosa. Yeah. I think we whooped their ass in the first game of the season. Yeah, this shit ain't finna go right.
It's week 8 of the National Football League, and we've got the Seahawks, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking 1st in passing yards. It's the Seahawks and the 49ers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
When we sat down with him earlier in the week, Mike, as you would imagine, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up the fact that he had 4 interceptions in last week's game. You could tell it was still on the top of his mind. He was still working to put it behind him. I think my biggest takeaway was just how excited he was to get back on the field and have a fresh start. And I think we want to see him get off to a fast start here early, get some easy completions, put last week behind him. If he can move forward and he can play to the level he's capable of, I think they're going to have a lot more success here in this one today.
Okay, ready? Set up.
This nigga already got his egg. Yeah, this shit ain't.
This drive starts on the ground.
Oh
with
my
Walker.
God.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Oh, that nigga tweeted.
Every team makes an emphasis on
Phew.
winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, Second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and
Can't
really
give you the ball in the
field.
middle.
2013.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll get this out to his running back. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Lockett headed in motion. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Street.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of...
Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. The tight end Fant in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll try and run it with Walker. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Back to throw. Into the hands of Love. Complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Metcalf left side. He's got it.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Let's go. Warrior 70. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there.
Still first down.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. Now a timeout called by the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. He's going to keep it himself. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. There he goes again. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground in this first month of the season, currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Walker. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively.
I seen a square
It'll
for
set
last
up
second.
a fourth down.
Okay.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's third and 7.
19, Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Got a man, it's Rocket. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long.
Let's go.
Junior Too Cool 2014.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Metcalf hauls in that one. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. and bring up third down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 5. He's going to look deep here, looking for Rocket. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And will mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Walker running to the left. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go.
Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
70 Lions.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker. And he's going to have it up there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. This one quickly out to Lockett. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Lockett headed in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a...
Ready? Set.
He'll get this out to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Here's Walker. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the pistol, here's Walker. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. That's complete to lock it outright. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. This one went down to the wire. Able to persevere and walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
It's Week 9 of the National Football League. And we've got the Seahawks, leader at quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Seahawks and the Jags.
So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They're throwing it. On the move, headed right. He's contained at the line for no gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. Stays upright. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. They go play action on first. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. They're going play action. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Motioning the tight end now. To throw it on first down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's a pickup of 9. And the Seahawks will have a first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the... About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking for a throw here. Flush down out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Has it on the slant.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4.
Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now an inside give to Walker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. They'll try and throw it here. Metcalf's got it. Complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 38. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down from the gun. Getting out to his left. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Coach keep getting another deep ass plays.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he fires it deep down the near sideline. Looking for Tyler Lockett on that play. And it sets up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Pass complete to Walker. And he's down.
Oh my
Looks like
God.
they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, that's the way there. You put it out.
Let's go.
That's over.
Airing it out to start this drive. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
He's running with it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds Smith and Jigba. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on 1st down. It's caught Metcalf. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. He's on the move. Now he takes it. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Rolling left, buying some time. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Escapes out to the left. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now.
Okay.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again following the sack. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And he's been more than just an arm this season. It's been a pretty productive one for him toting that football as well. He's now up across 500 yards rushing after that last carry. 3rd and long for him here. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the...
Mostly when you saying that plays. I be just me.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. This is Metcalf working that right side. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks.
Man, shut the fuck up. Y'all keep giving me credit. Let me play the damn game.
And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's on the move. And they take this in for the score. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady.
First and 10, they're going to throw. Flush down out to his left. And that one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh my God. Shit is ridiculous. I'm gonna lose to Jackson fucking Jaguars. Jacksonville, goddamn. That shit is ridiculous. I don't even feel like it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Cut by Lockett. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They go play action on 1st. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing off the play fake here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's a throw.
Oh my God, yeah.
Another
blow me this whole coaching staff. Bogus ass coach. I'm getting this game. We ain't cool.
Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of ours.
Coach, you need the ball, bro. Need the ball. Shit's stupid, man. Shit was ridiculous, bro.
Here we go, set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Need to be working quickly here.
Bitch, some person scored.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. He'll throw it. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth.
Coach, you're gonna get fired.
Throwing it to start this drive. Locates Lockett along that sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Forced out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Jesus.
No luck connected with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they face second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Pass play now. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Getting out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw it. Rolling out to his left. Delivered to the sideline. Smith and Jigba brings it in.
Ooh, yeah. Coach, you a dumbass. Yeah, Coach, he was saying, fuck this game. We got the ball back. Okay.
On the set. Set. Hurt. Hurt. Set.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson
Oh,
Campbell.
fucking God,
And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win.
It is depressing as fuck. And I keep getting error codes. Okay. Turn your TV up. Turn your TV up. It's fine. Hey, chill out. I don't know why. Hey, chill out. I swear, man. It's just, I can see an old head nigga just saying some shit like that out the blue. Turn this TV up. Turn this TV up. Hey, man. Let me see. What happened today? We didn't execute. I let the team down. How do you keep your moral high? Dang. I said what I said. Fuck nigga. So we can hear it out instead. Say that shit now to the nigga. Fuck. Yeah. Hey man, I appreciate everybody tuning in to the stream, man. No cap. As you can see, man, we 4-3, 5-3, some shit like that. 4-4, 5-4, whatever the fuck. Shit, whatever the hell. Shit. We're gonna goddamn resume back on this shit, man. I hope I can get back on a winning streak or some shit, but like this shit outrageous right now, y'all. But just stay tuned. Yep, just stay tuned, y'all. And okay, I'm gonna be back on probably the next hour too. If not, then I'll be back on tomorrow. So, but just stay tuned, be on the lookout. Appreciate it. Yeah.